Test, test, test. I hear me. You hear me? Welcome to the DC Everest Softball Complex. I'm Chris Conley. In just a few moments, the regional finals will be underway. The team that wins will advance to play next Tuesday. The team that loses will see their season come to an end. It's DC Everest and Marshfield. These two teams met twice during the regular season. Evergreens won them both. One of the games was competitive, 1-0 played here on this diamond. The other was an 8-2 Everest win. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. So how did these teams get here? Well, both were in action in the first round. Hudson was defeated by Marshfield 6-0. Evergreens advanced with an early lead and then knocking out Eau Claire Memorial 14-0. The winner will take on the winner of New Richmond versus Superior. New Richmond's a favorite in that matchup. They're a number 2 seed. Evergreens come in as the 3rd seed in this Division I bracket. Marshfield is number 11. Tigers are 13-14 for the season. Evergreens finished in 2nd place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference with a 19-6 record overall. Managers for both teams are exchanging the lineup cards at home plate. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Marshfield Tigers, who come in with their white, orange trim, black numerals, and pinstripes. This is a pretty sharp look. Ashlyn Barwick, the shortstop, will lead off for Marshfield. Lillian Griesbach is the catcher, who will hit second. Shyla Brogan is in center field, batting third. In right field is Avery Klenhofer, who will bat fourth. Madison Krause hits fifth and plays first base. Lydia Garvin's at third base, batting sixth. Caitlin Sternweiss will pitch and will hit for herself. She'll bat seventh. Ari Pyo is the designated player, and she will bat seventh. She will hit for Delaney Varsho, who's playing in right field. Maddie Cole is the second baseman, and Cole will bat ninth. Again, for the visiting Marshfield Tigers, Barwick, Griesbach, Brogan, Kleinhofer, Krause, Garvin, Sternweiss, Pugh, and Cole. The wear their alternate jerseys today. White bottoms with the green tops and gold lettering. Kelsey Meverden will lead off for the Evergreens in field. The designated player is Audrey Klatt. Klatt will hit for Sydney Spear, who's playing right field for the Evergreens. Caitlin Kressel, catcher, bats third for Everest. Brooke Brown in left field, bats fourth. Shortstop Dakota Witucky will hit fifth. Mara Meverden's at third base, sixth. Taylor Friedel, first baseman, will bat for herself and bat seventh. Kelsey Woolley is hitting eighth at second base. Sydney Spears in right field, who will hit ninth. The Everest pitcher, Addison Cluck, will be used for the designated player. Again, for the home-standing Evergreens, Kelsey Meverden, Klatt, Kressel, Brown, Witucky, Mara Meverden, Friedel, Woolley, and Spear. Number 1 seed in this sectional is Spash. Should the Evergreens get that far, and the Evergreens are favorites today, but kind of with an asterisk, because these teams did play a very competitive 1-0 game earlier in the season. That game was tied 0-0 into the late innings. The Evergreens broke through with a run in the bottom of the 6th here on this diamond. So the Evergreens would love another shot at Spash, but that's still 2 games down the road. Got to get past New Richmond if the Evergreens advance, a game that would be played on Tuesday, and 2.5 hours on the bus to get over to New Richmond in the western part of the state. Then Spash would host the sectional finals. The 2 meetings between DC Everest and Spash this season were both 1-0 wins for Stevens Point. The Evergreens would love to find a way to get one of those games into the win column. It's a nice crowd. It's a really nice day for fast pitch. We're at 76 degrees as we get ready for first pitch, and the wind is dead calm.
Running out the lineup in that flex spot, pitching this evening, number 3, Addison Cluck.
Addison Cluck, the Everest starting pitcher, comes out of the dugout and takes her spot on the mound. That's the Wisconsin Valley Conference Player of the Year, Addison Cluck. The crowd here at DC Everest comes to its feet for the national anthem.
Our national anthem, to honor those men and women who are serving our country and who are currently serving this great land of ours.
Marshfield will get us started. It's the regional finals for girls softball. First pitch when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
I'm Chris Conley. We welcome in all of our Marshfield fans and the DC Everest faithful. Glad you're with us for our Zaleski Sports coverage. Sponsored today by Greenheck Group, the global leader in creating air movement and control equipment. Greenheck is one of Wausau's largest employers, the perfect place for the next step in your career. See if the Greenheck Group is right for you online at greenheck.com. That's greenheck.com. While Addison Cluck takes her warm-up throws, here's the Everest defense behind her. Brooke Brown is in left. Kelsey Meverdin's the center fielder. Sydney Spears in right. The Everest infield, that's Mara Meverdin at third. Dakota Witucky's the shortstop. Kelsey Woolley at second base, and Taylor Friedel's the first baseman. Caitlin Kressel catches. Addison Cluck is ready to go.
Leading off for the Tigers, stop number 4, Ashlyn Barwick.
Ashlyn Barwick will lead off. Ready for softball. It's a single elimination game, and here we go. Addison Cluck is ready with the high sanitaries. First ball swinging center field. Couple of steps in, Kelsey Meverdin's got it.
Nice
One pitch and one out.
Meverdin, for out number 1 of the inning, brings up catcher Lillian Griesbach.
Softball today is brought to you by Camping World of Rothschild, just off I-39 with a huge inventory of new and used RVs, trailers, fifth wheels, and campers. Treat yourself to memories that'll last a lifetime. Visit Camping World of Rothschild. Swing and a miss for Lillian Griesbach. So who's got camping plans this coming weekend? Again, the winner here doesn't play until Tuesday, so it's 3 days of whatever. Do you practice this late in the season, or do you give the kids time off to be with family? Maybe a little of both for the 3-day weekend. A workout early Saturday and then free after that? It's a ball and a strike here at home plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We've said in our earlier Everest fast pitch games that Addison Cluck, from sophomore year to this junior year, her velocity is up. That's time in the weight room, just stronger upper body, stronger arm strength. Fouled off, a ball and 2 strikes. We've said this before. Obviously, Addison as a pitcher is an athlete of natural gifts, and yet she's worked to max out her skills. A lot of time in the weight room during the season. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Dakota Witucky across the diamond, got her, 2 outs.
With the play for out number 2, brings up center fielder number 12, Shyla Brogan.
Now, granted, we're only 2 batters into the game. One of the things that's interesting, though, for Marshfield is usually Addison Cluck is a high strikeout pitcher, and the first 2 batters have put the ball in play. Shyla Brogan to hit with 2 outs and nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Again, just sometimes the velocity that Addison Cluck brings, the opposing batters just have a hard time catching up with it. Brogan swung late at that one. 0-1 pitch. Popped up on the infield. This should end the inning. Cluck calls it and takes it herself. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Actually, no, she dropped that. Ball's in play. An error on the pitcher. Off the heel of the glove and down to first base goes Shyla Brogan. Wow. The inning continues. Avery Kelnhofer to hit. Up high. I'm marking down the out on my scorecard, and out pops the ball. Checked her swing. That's going to cost her a strike. 1-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the high, hard one. That brings the inning to a close officially. Evergreen's work around a 2-out error, and Everest will be coming up when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom of the first is on here at the Everest Softball Complex. Here's the Marshfield defense. Avery Kelnhofer's in left field. Shyla Brogan's in center. Delaney Varsho's in right. Tigers infield. Lydia Garvin at third. Ashlyn Barwick is the shortstop. Maddie Cole at second. Madison Krause at first. Lillian Griesbach will catch, and she'll receive from Caitlin Sternweiss. Kelsey Meverden will lead off for Everest. There was a time late in the season that Kelsey Meverden and her sister Mara were both tied for the most hits in the Valley Conference. Think it's a little competitive in the Meverden household? Strike one. Strike two. Kelsey's behind, no balls, 2 strikes. Took something off, and that's up high. I think the challenge today is for Marshfield to be able to match Everest. It's the Tigers that kind of have to keep up with the Evergreens. The Evergreens accomplished more this season. Everest was 19-6 overall this year. 4 of those 6 losses were one-loss games, one-run games. Tigers are a game below 500 on the season, 13-14. The game that gives you pause is the Tigers lost to Everest 1-0 earlier this season. It's up high, 2-2. This Zaleski sports crew did that game, and that was very well played in high school softball. Count here's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kelsey Meverden. Just a little low. That's a tough one to lay off. Count goes full. Hit hard and up the middle, out of the range of second baseman Maddie Cole. Kelsey Meverden's got a leadoff single. Evergreen start off the home first with a base runner. We're brought to you by Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pet's favorites at Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats, toys, and health products under one roof. All the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. That's the designated player for the Evergreens looking to bunt. Showed it late and fouled it off. Again, the Evergreens are figuring that maybe this will be a low-scoring game. Take that leadoff base runner and try and move her down to second base. First baseman's in 2 steps for the Tigers and in 1 step at third. Looking to bunt again. The bunt is down. Only plays to first base. That's a successful sacrifice for Aubrey Klatt. Lydia Garvin at third base throws out Klatt. And the Evergreens, with 1 out, have a runner at second. Caitlin Kressel to bat now.
They can't play walk-up music on a regional game. It's got to be neutral. They can't do it.
Caitlin Kressel, again, a catcher, kind of an overlooked position sometimes in fast pitch. That's to left field. Evergreens are going to make a big turn, but hold the runner at third base. It's got to say that Caitlin's been a little bit underlooked, under the radar. She's had a great season. Gets the Evergreens' second hit here in the first inning. First and third with 1 out. Looking for contact here from Brooke Brown. Brooke Brown to hit here. Meverdin's over at third, Cressel's at first, and there's only one out. Marshfield plays the infield back, so a ground ball they're looking to turn two or would surrender a run here in the first inning. First ball swinging, it's on the infield. Kind of a funny hop, no out recorded, and run comes in from third. Boy, that was hit like it was a sand wedge. Just died on the hard infield. An infield hit for Brooke Brown, and Meverdin comes in from third base. 1-0 Everest. So the Evergreens play from in front today. That ball bounces differently. It could be an inning-ending double play. Here's Dakota Witucky. 3 hits and a run in for the Evergreens here in the first. That's up high, ball 1. So the Evergreens off to the start that they'd hoped for. There's a strike, 1-1. Only out recorded, an Everest sacrifice, and the sacrifice worked out. Moved that runner to second, over to third, and then home on the infield single. Swing and foul back, a ball and 2 strikes. Visit Marshfield. Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 31st. That's not this coming weekend, it's next weekend. 31st, June 1st, and June 2nd. Go to marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. We'll see you in Marshfield for Dairy Fest. Always a fun-filled weekend. Swing and a miss. There's the second strikeout. Mara Meverdin will now get a chance to hit. First and second, and a run in for the Evergreens. Should the Evergreens win, this is going to be their last game of the season on their home field. Unless there's an upset between Superior and New Richmond. Superior would come here on Tuesday. New Richmond, the big favorite, would host the Evergreens on Tuesday after the holiday weekend. 2 balls and no strikes to Mara Meverdin. Marshfield's been out in the field for a while here in this bottom half of the first. Up high, 3 balls and no strikes. A walk loads him up. On the inside corner, strike 1. 2 outs, 3-1. Evergreens with a run in here in the first, and runners at first and second. Hit on the ground and up the middle. Will the Evergreens try and score that runner from third? It was bobbled for a moment in center by Shyla Brogan, but the Evergreens are still holding the runner at third base. Play it station to station, and the bases are loaded with Evergreens. Taylor Friedel hits with 2 outs and the base is full. This is a big at-bat for the early stages of the game. Will it be a close 1-0 game, or will the shape of this one be something else? Strike at the knees. Caitlin Cressel's at third, Brooke Brown's at second, and Mara Meverdin's at first. Friedel is the 7th Evergreen to bat here in the first inning. Taking there, and it's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Caitlin Sternweiss really needs to end the inning right here. 0-2 pitch coming. Up high. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. 1-2 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Sternweiss, the pitcher, makes the catch, and the inning comes to an end. 4 hits and a run in. The Evergreens will play from in front at the end of 1-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wasson. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning, and Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up with the heat of Addison Cluck. Kraus is down to the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Up high, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Addison Cluck. Kraus is retired to lead off the top of the second.
Next batter for the Tigers, number 2, Lydia Garvin.
Here's Lydia Garvin playing third base today. Swing and a miss. Again, Garvin's behind the Addison Cluck Express. Late swing there, too. Fouled that back. No balls, 2 strikes. Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere. They'll help any age patients from a few days old to moms and dads keeping up with the kids. No matter what issue your body's battling, migraines, anxiety, stress, a wide variety of youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you the life you deserve. Back-to-back strikeouts, and there are quickly 2 outs here in the top of the second. Pitcher to pitcher here, Caitlin Sternweiss will hit.
Caitlin Sternweiss.
Again, she's late on that. Strike 1. You know, we say this when we do Everest boys baseball games. Nate Langman is the best pitcher in the conference, so they can win any game as they go into postseason. Same thing with Everest fast pitch. You've got one of the best pitchers in the state right here in Addison Cluck, so you could beat anybody. A ball and a strike. Late swing there, 1-2. Fouled off. Yeah, I mean, it's looking down the road. You can't assume the result of today's game, nor how Everest might do should they advance on Tuesday. But an Everest-Spash rematch would be highly anticipated, would it not? Yes, it would. Fouled into the yard beyond the third base fence, a ball and 2 strikes. They'll sell it back to us for 50 cents or so, right? Everest baseball and Marshfield are playing a doubleheader across the way over at Simon Field. Swing and a miss. Cluck strikes out the side. It's her 4th strikeout of the game.
3 up, 3 down.
Marshfield cannot make contact in the top of the second. DC Everest 1, Marshfield nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Axis Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Axis Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
We're back. Kelsey Woolley will lead off the bottom of the second. Evergreen's leading 1-0. Down low, ball 1. Between innings, our infield umpire looks over at the concession stand just beyond the first base and says, "Smells good, guys." Brats, hot dogs, hamburgers, the order of the day today. We had a little trouble, this is pregame inside stuff, down low, getting the grill going today. There was a debate over whether more propane was needed. Maybe. Or whether there was a problem with the grill starter. Maybe. Fouled back, 2 balls and a strike. We were wondering, so long as there's no explosion and fireball coming up here, everything's just fine. I'm not sure how I do if I had to jump out of the press box window. That looks like a long way down for me. First base side, foul territory. Towards us, out of play. No problem. I was ready to make a play on it. Your defending Gold Glove champion broadcaster. Everything up near the press box. I'm on it. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes for Kelsey Woolley. Took something off and left it up high. Counts full. Marshfield could use an easy inning, but more than anything else, they have to keep this a 1-0 game. Off the plate, third base. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. That's the right call. Home plate umpire threw his hands up right away, fielded on the foul side of the third base line. Express Employment Professionals says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Count is full to lead off the bottom of the second to Woolley. Low, ball 4. Back-to-back leadoff base runner for the Evergreens. Here's Sidney Spear. I was watching Sidney Spear in pregame warm-up. She plays right field. From right field, Sidney Spear was throwing darts in warm-ups to third base. One of the warm-up drills, right field to third. On a fly, no cutoff man, and right on the bag. Did that 2 or 3 times in warm-ups. First pitch is ball 1. Up high, 2 balls and no strikes. So suddenly, Caitlin Sternweiss having a little trouble finding the strike zone. Served out to right field. It's a hit. First 2 are aboard for the Evergreens.
Going back to the top of the order.
Ball had some pop off Sid's bat there. Kelsey Meverden opened the game with a single. To the top of the order we go. First and second and nobody on. How do you play this? Do you want Kels to put down a bunt, put 2 in scoring position? She's such a good hitter. Maybe you let her hit away here. Yeah, the bunt's not on. It's inside. Strike 1 on the inside corner. So this shows you how much confidence the Evergreens have in Kelsey Meverden's bat. Letting her hit with the first 2 aboard in a 1-0 game. Fouled back, 0-2. Now what you want, if nothing else, is a productive at-bat where the ball's put in play. You want to move these runners up. So a strikeout doesn't help the cause here. And Caitlin Sternweiss is ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Coming home, up high. Woolley is the runner at second, Sidney Spears at first. A walk and a hit to start off this bottom of the second. Inside 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming home, fouled off. That pitch was in the zone, so that's the one you want to waste. Evergreens have 5 hits, Marshfield none. Marshfield's only base runner, an infield error. Swing and a miss. So Kelsey Meverden does not move the runners up. She's the first out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Batting your designated player, number 5, Aubrey Klott.
Aubrey Klott was asked to put down a sacrifice bunt first time and did it successfully, right down the third base line. Looking to bunt again. Bunts that foul. You know, again, here's the thinking early on. The Evergreens are going to let the big bat swing away. Klatt, if she puts down the sacrifice, would be the second out. But Caitlin Kressel, who swung a heavy bat all season, awaits in the on-deck circle. And that bunt is foul. Strike two. Sacrifice bunt probably comes off in this situation. Tipped into the catcher's mitt. Strike three. Klatt got the sacrifice down the first time, but not the second. 2 outs. Here's Caitlin Kressel.
Batting for the Evergreens, Caitlin Kressel.
Kressel becomes the big at-bat in this second inning. First ball swinging, it's up the middle, and it's through. It's a slow roller. The Evergreens are going to try and score the run. There'll be a throw to the plate late. Kressel gets a 2-out RBI single, 2-0 Evergreens.
Kressel with an RBI single. Brings up left fielder, Brooke Brown.
Scores Kelsey Woolley from second base. Brooke Brown singled her first time up. Quick meeting at the mound. At question is whether there's interference involving the runner coming around third base. You know why I'm doubtful that there's going to be a change would take the run? The infield umpire would indicate that right away. Infield umpire normally puts up one hand if that's the case. And yep, the call stands. It's a successful RBI single. Right, there's got to be a visual signal to let everyone know that the umpire sees that instead of a manager coming out and buying a call.
Number 23, Lauren Semro.
Lauren Semro comes out, will be a courtesy runner. Right, field umpire indicate if he sees interference, he'll put one of his hands up. Brooke Brown to hit. 2 outs, first and second. Another run in for the Evergreens, 2-0. First ball swinging is fouled off. Strike one. Waiting on an 0-1 pitch here. Fouled off again down the first base side. 0-2. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, has been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off again. So Brooke Brown is hanging tough. She'll get another 1-2 pitch. Just outside. Tough one to take. 2-2. Caitlin Sternweiss, the Marshfield pitcher, thought that was strike 3. Instead, another pitch in the sequence for Brooke Brown. Fly ball, shallow right field, shortstop. No, it's off the glove, and that's a fair ball. Off the glove of the right fielder, Avery Kelnhofer. And the Evergreens get another run in. A fall in fair territory if no one could make a play on it. Turns out no one could. I score that an error. It was off Kelnhofer's glove. She's got to catch that. 3-0 Everest. Dakota Witucky struck out her first time, gets a chance to hit. Runners move to second and third because that ball had some hang time. To right field. Another chance for right fielder Avery Kelnhofer, who makes the catch, and the inning comes to an end. 2 more runs score for the Evergreens, 2 complete, and our new score is DC Everest 3, Marshfield nothing on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
I'm Karen from the Hearing House. Ignoring hearing loss can have many negative effects on your body and your life. Even if you don't realize it, it can affect your mind, your relationships, the way you feel, the way you act, your activities. Hearing loss is so much more than not hearing what people are saying. That's why at the Hearing House we're so passionate about what we do, because we see the changes in people's lives.
So call us if you're ready to find out if we can help you.
Make your house a hearing house.
Am I correct? 1 week from tomorrow, cap and gown time for the Everest seniors. Top of the third is on. Ari Pugh takes ball 1. Next Wednesday, tomorrow's the last day for the Everest seniors. See, this is something different. When I was in high school, the sports seasons were wrapped up by the time graduation came. But our graduations were later. We graduated first and sometime in June. Harry Pugh swings and misses a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, I kind of think that June 10th or 11th was our graduation in high school. Swing and a miss. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts in a row. Maddie Cole is in the number 9 spot for the Tigers. She'll bat with 1 out and nobody on.
Batting, second baseman, number 5, Maddie Cole.
Here's Maddie Cole to hit. Looks to bunt her way aboard, and it's foul. I think that may have gone off her foot. Looking to bunt there. She offered it that. That's strike 2. Axis Insurance says whether it concerns your personal life or your business, with Axis Insurance, you know you're taken care of. Auto, home, business, life, disability, no matter what your need is, look to Axis Insurance and rest easy. Learn more at axisinsurance.net. Axis Insurance, their business revolves around you. Well, Addison Cluck is in the groove now. She struck out 6 in a row. To the top of the Tiger order, Ashlyn Barwick to hit. 2 outs and none on. Strike 1. Barwick may have thought that was a little high, maybe above the letters. Tigers kind of need any break they can get. That's in the same spot, and it's also strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, what do you ask for? Fast pitch or baseball? A consistent strike zone. That's a little bit higher, so correctly judged a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up high again, 2-2. Fouled off, will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Evergreens with a run in the first and 2 more in the second. That third run came in on an error in left field. Down the third base line, this will be out of play. Error on the Tiger dad, wearing the big orange, had to go right off his hands. That's why you bring your glove to the ballpark. He's got a lot going on there. He's got the dog, got his young daughter there. Multitasking. 2-2 pitch again, swing and a miss. Addison Cluck has struck out the side for a second time in a row, and she struck out the last 7 she's faced. We'll go to the bottom of the third. DC Everest 3, Marshfield nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Play for the Evergreens, third baseman Mara Meverden.
Bottom of the third is on. Mara Meverden, who hits in the 6th spot, singled her first time up, will lead off for the Evergreens. Both Meverdens have hits in the game. Kelsey and Mara both singled in the first inning. There's ball one. Little low. 2 balls, no strikes. Mama Meverden has one of her daughter's jerseys on. Says Meverden right across the back. Saw her before the game. If I had 2 kids who are both hitting like they are, I'd put the name on the back of my jersey too in a minute. Down low, 3-0. Inside, leadoff walk. In each frame so far, first, second, and third, the Evergreens have put the lead runner aboard. So that makes the task a little more difficult here. Taylor Friedel hits now. Popped out to the pitcher.
Her first time up.
Taylor's looking to bunt and bunts it foul. There have been times during the season that Taylor's been designated playered for, so she doesn't get as many at-bats as some of her teammates. So maybe that's why the bunt is in order here. Waiting on an 0-1 pitch. And that bunt is hitter in the box, foul. Rolled back into fair territory, but nope, foul ball. 0-2. Coming home, way high, over the catcher's head, and on a wild pitch, the runner will move up. Again, that's a leadoff walk, and now a wild pitch. Puts a runner at second base, nobody out. The Evergreens already up 3-0. 1-2 pitch here. Slow roller to short, throwing across the diamond is Ashlyn Barwick. Runner does not advance any further. 1 out, still a runner at second for Kelsey Woolley.
Brings up second baseman number 4, Kelsey Woolley.
Woolley walked and scored her first at-bat. To center field, and it's in front of the center fielder, Shyla Brogan. Lead runner at second had to hold up to see if that would be caught or not, so the runner does not score, advances from second to third base. Sydney Spear hit safely her first time up. 1 out, looking for Sid to put the ball in play. To shallow left field and foul. Up against the fence. The Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations. Call Karen or Todd. Schedule an appointment in Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, Colby, or Neelsville. Make your house a hearing house. Quick meeting between catcher and pitcher. Sydney Spears singled in the second inning and should have been stuck at third base before there was an error in the outfield. Allowed her to come in. Fouled and almost hit the porta potty. And then almost hit the Channel 9 WIAA car. They're shooting highlights for tonight's evening news. Swing and a miss. It's not handled by the catcher, though, and there's no out recorded. Sydney Spear gets down to first. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Bases loaded with 1 out. Brings up center fielder, number 1, Kelsey Meverden.
Nope, I've got 1 out here. Here comes Kelsey Meverden. Hit past the shortstop. Another run's in, and the bases are still loaded.
Meverden with a RBI hit.
Meverden with a single. Meverden's got 2 hits, so does Caitlin Kressel. So 2 players are already in the 2-hit club. Beg your pardon, first and third here. Runner at first is going down. There'll be no throw. Klott swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. It's up high. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, so a hit here could really blow this thing open. Late swing, fouled off. 2-2. Again, what's been the story of this game? Marshfield's just been drifting further and further behind. 1-0, then 3-0, now 4-0. Runners at second and third. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little bit inside. 3-2. That one was close. Klatt today, a sacrifice and a strikeout so far. Hit foul down the left field side, just over third base and out of play. You want a date to circle on your summer calendar? August 1st is the community open house at the new Greenheck-Taylor Fieldhouse. It's been going up behind our right field wall all summer and winter. It's just about ready. Fly ball to center field. Couple of steps back, center fielder is calling and catching. Shyla Brogan has brought the inning to an end. Evergreens get another run, but they leave 2 more in scoring position. 3 complete, and our new score is DC Everest 4, Marshfield nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
To the top of the fourth we go. Addison Cluck's been unhittable. She struck out the last 7 batters she's seen. For the third out in the first inning, and then struck out the side in the second and third. Lillian Griesbach to lead off for the Marshfield Tigers here in the top of the fourth. 2, 3, and 4 in the Marshfield batting order to hit here against Addison Cluck. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Yeah, I understand that over the last few days, the turf has gone in at the new field house. So it is starting to take shape. Seems to me like it went up quickly. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And part of it, a mild winter means you have fewer construction delays. Keep working all the way through. Coming home, and that's wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Marshfield's only put 2 balls in play and do not have a hit. Well, there's one, center field. Moving over and reaching up, Kelsey Meverden makes the catch.
Kelsey Meverden with the catch for out number 1. It brings up center fielder Shyla Brogan.
Shyla Brogan reached on an error. She's Marshfield's only base runner. In the infield, bounced off Addison Cluck's glove. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Ball 1. Down the third base side and foul. Next Step Prosthetics has been providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Counts 1-1. There's 1 out to Shyla Brogan. That's up high, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Late on that. 2-2. That's high. 3-2. Cluck has not walked anyone. Has struck out 7 and has not allowed a hit. Fouled back. Stay at 3-2. Popped up. Second baseman Kelsey Woolley back onto the cut of the outfield grass and makes the catch. 2 down. Avery Kelnhofer to hit with 2 outs and nobody on. This Marshfield softball team has only 4 seniors, but a loss will bring their high school fast pitch careers to an end today. And they trail 4-0. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Evergreen will probably play New Richmond on Tuesday if they advance. Fly to right. Sydney Spear is there and makes the catch.
By Sydney Spear. 3 up, 2 down for the Evergreens.
A 3 up, 3 down inning. Still no hits for the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th at 4-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
At Abbey Bank, we're not just providing you a home loan, we're financing your memories for a lifetime. Picture all your new memories, from newlyweds to your baby's first steps, with birthday and holiday celebrations, all the way to high school graduation. Let our highly recommended mortgage loan officers help you embrace the joy of celebrating life's big moments in your new home. Find out how we make banking about you. Get started today by applying online at abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
For the Evergreens, number 20.
To the bottom of the 4th we go. I'm Chris Conley. Caitlin Kussel has hit safely in both of her plate appearances. 2 singles, 2 for 2. Wide for ball 1. Again, Kressel has had a great season. Caitlin Kressel's a senior. Little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. Hit hard. Caitlin's 3 for 3 today, and that gets by the outfielder. A hit and an error will put Kressel on second base.
That's Caitlin's third hit of the game. Brings up left fielder Brooke.
Second error on Avery Kelnhofer. Dropped a fly ball there, too. Lauren Semro is out to courtesy run. Brooke Brown reached both times. Hit and an error. Brooke takes that one away, ball 1. Just like that, the Evergreens threatening to widen their lead even more. An S.C. Swiderski apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to S.C. Swiderski. It'll make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. On this hit, the Evergreens will hold the runner moving from second to third. Brooke Brown's got a second hit for the afternoon. Dangerous spot for Marshfield. I mean, Addison Cluck has been so stingy on the mound. The Evergreens may already have what they need. We're going to have a pitching change here for Marshfield? I believe we are. Caitlin Sternweiss is going to the outfield. And the new pitcher will be Madison Kraus. Kraus will come on to pitch. Kraus had been playing first base.
Pitching change for the Tigers. Now pitching.
Well, let's see if it is indeed Kraus, because she's still got her first baseman's mitt out there. No, it will not be Kraus. It'll be Avery Kelnhofer. Kelnhofer's a freshman who comes in to pitch now, in relief of Caitlin Sternweiss, the senior who moves to the outfield.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 7, Avery Kelnhofer.
Which means that Marshfield has someone new in right field. We'll try and pick up who that is. Or maybe it's just a straight change. Maybe Sternweiss will stay in the outfield. They'll move the center fielder over to Kelnhofer's spot. Well, here we are, pitching change with nobody out and a runner at third base. Beg your pardon, first and third, the Evergreens. Evergreens have out-hit the Tigers 10-0 in this game.
Who's out in right field? Can you tell who's out in right field? That looks like the pitcher. That's Kleinheim. That's Caitlin Stein.
Yes, pitcher is now in right field. And Avery Kelnhofer is ready to work to Dakota Witucky, who's 0 for 2. Pitch is low. Runner from first will steal second. 2 in scoring position for the Evergreens. And the Evergreens have not been scored on in postseason so far this season. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Evergreens were 14-0 winners over Eau Claire Memorial and leading 4-0 here. 1-1 pitch. Late swing to short. Runner's going to score from base. They get the out, throw across the diamond, safe, and a wild throw. A throwing error will bring in a second run. 2-run score on the play. Dakota Witucky grounds out and will get an RBI. Then the throw across the diamond to try and get the runner at third is wild. It's Marshfield's third error. Throwing errors on Madison Kraus, the first baseman. Marshfield does record an out, though.
At the plate,
6-0 now.
number 14, Mara Meverden.
Mara Meverden hits it to third across the diamond. The throw is low, another error. Meverden will land on second base. So the wheels are coming off here for the Marshfield Tigers.
Now batting number 8, Taylor Friedel.
Taylor Friedel is 0 for 2. A pop out and a ground out. We'll get a chance to hit here. Swings and misses. 6-0 Everest now. Little bit low, 1 ball and 1 strike. At the end of this game, there will be hardware handed out. The plaque for the regional championship will be awarded. We'll be on the field for it. Inside, 2 balls and a strike. Two errors in this inning have not helped the cause. Foul back, 2-2. Beg your pardon, 3 errors in this inning. Bobbled ball in left field. Throwing error first base, throwing error by the third baseman. So 4 errors in the ball game, 3 of them here in this 5th inning. Took something off, swing and a miss. Taylor is the second out of the inning. They say that foul ball? Foul ball, all right. Mr. Conley reaches for the liquid paper for only the 3rd time all season. 2-2 pitch is down low. Liquid paper used to be made differently. It used to have such a smell that you'd feel like you were circling the airport if you had to go for it too often. And this is down the right field line. That is caught in fair territory.
Nice catch.
Caitlin Sternweiss is the right fielder who made the catch there. There's the second out.
For out number 2. Nice catch by Sternweiss.
Runner advances over to third base. Kelsey Woolley will hit. A walk and a single for Kels so far today. Strike 1 on the outside corner.
Batting number 4, Kelsey Woolley.
Swing and a miss at the high one. No balls, 2 strikes. This is Avery Kelnhofer, a freshman, on in relief for Caitlin Sternweiss. Slow roller to second. There's a play over at first to bring the inning to a close. Maddie Cole has thrown out Kelsey Woolley to bring the inning to a close. Evergreens get 2 hits. They benefit from 3 errors and bring 2 more runs in. So score with 4 innings complete is 6-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to J&D Tube Benders. Here at J&D, we strive to meet our customers' requirements and expectations. We pursue this goal through the effort of our dedicated employees by continually improving in the areas of customer service, quality, and productivity. We pride ourselves on not only being a pillar of the manufacturing industry, but a family to our employees. J&D Tube Benders, the fastest name in tube line fabrication.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
The Evergreens have methodically built up this 6-0 lead. Marshfield to hit in the top of the 5th. Addison Cluck still working on a 1 base runner allowed no-hitter. Brought to you by Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Construction, 100% employee owned. Madison Krause was a strikeout victim her first time up. There's ball one. Tigers need some base runners. Don't have to get it all back in one inning, but they got to be making some progress. Inside corner strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. When Addison Cluck pitches, she digs a trench in front of that pitching rubber. Can hide small animals in there by the time we're done. Call strike three on the outside corner. 8 strikeouts for Addie. Lydia Garvin to hit, a strikeout victim, her first time up. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned cooperative offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, tax, and records. They have you covered. Ag Country, Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. A ball to Lydia Garvin. Checked her swing. Will cost her a strike. 1-1. If we get a result of the New Richmond Superior game before we're done here, we'll share that with you. Assuming that the Evergreens don't blow a 6-run lead, that's who they'll be playing on Tuesday, winner of that. If it's Superior, it's here. If it's New Richmond, the favorite, it's there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to open the 5th inning. Strikeouts 8 and 9 for Addison Cluck. Caitlin Sternweiss, who's now playing in right field, will come up to hit.
Caitlin Sternweiss.
Strike one. On this Zaleski Sports Channel, DC Everest baseball tomorrow against Neenah, final game of the regular season. Evergreens will host New Richmond Tuesday in the baseball playoffs. We understand that the Everest baseball team has won the first game of a doubleheader against Marshfield. Again, that's across the way at Simon Field. 11-1. Popped up in foul ground. Catcher's got to play, and Caitlin Krukle brings the inning to a close. Marshfield goes 3 up, 3 down again. They haven't had a base runner since the first inning. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. DC Everest 6, Marshfield Tigers nothing on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bottom of the 5th is on. The Evergreens have scored in every frame. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. 1 more in the third, and 2 in the fourth. Sydney Spear, Kelsey Meverden, and Aubrey Klott to hit for the Evergreens. That's 9, 1, and 2 in the batting order. And the Marshfield catcher, while taking her warm-up pitches, looked like she was hit in the thigh or the shin. Ouch. The funny bone is ringing right now. And she's not walking all that well out to the mound either, like she needs a moment. So Lillian Griesbach, yeah, she's not walking all that well back to home plate either. Well, now she's kind of trotting back there. Now we're ready to go.
Evergreens, number 16, Sydney Spear.
Sydney Spear struck out and has a walk. Spear was thinking about trying to bunt her way aboard. You know what? Test the catcher out. That's not the worst idea. Ball 1. Off the pitcher, and it hit her in the hand. Ow, that smarts, and goes all the way into left field. So we're going to have a health concern about Avery Kelnhofer. Took that right off her hand, and she's shaken like, ow, that hurts. Got to look at the pitcher's right hand on a hit for Sydney Spear. She began shaking that hand like it's going to be black and blue the moment it made contact with her. And we're going to have a pitching change. I don't think she's staying in the game. Out goes Avery Kelnhofer, the freshman. Marshfield's going to wind up using a third pitcher. Ashlyn Barwick is going to come on to pitch. It's a tough break. That was a high-velocity ball back up the middle. No question about that.
Pitching for the Marshfield Tigers, number 4, Ashlyn Barwick.
This means there's going to be a change in the infield, too. Barwick had been playing shortstop. So the Marshfield defensive alignment is all discombobulated now. That may be Maddie Cole, the designated player, who's going to come out and play shortstop. Well, no, Maddie Cole's the second baseman. Someone new will be at short for the Tigers, and we'll pick that up as the warm-up throws continue for Ashlyn Barwick. Lydia Garvin will play short. So Garvin moves from third to short, and there'll be a new third baseman. Laylee Oplin is the new third baseman. Layla Oplin, new third baseman for Marshfield. No, that's not right either. That's number 10 who's in. That's Ryan Costa. Ryan Costa comes in at third base for the Tigers. Back at home plate, Kelsey Meverton already has 2 hits. Runners going, throw down to second, stolen base. So that's Sydney Spear, good speed at second. And Kelsey Meverton, who already has 2 hits, looking for a third and maybe a run batted in. 1-1 pitch. That's down low. Catcher bobbles, throw to second, safe. None out and a runner on third. That's down low. 3 balls and 1 strike. I'm not sure how argumentative the Evergreens are going to be, but Ashlyn Barwick, when she pitches, loses contact with the rubber before she delivers the ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw across the diamond. Runner holds. And there's the first out. So the new third baseman is tested. Costa threw across the diamond for the out. Now's your chance to work for a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance has grown every year since they started in 2012. Make the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group. Full-time benefits from day one. That's Foundation Finance. Hit up the third base side and foul.
Number 5, Aubrey.
Aubrey Klatt is 0 for 2 with a successful sacrifice. Up high. 1-1. Runner at third base and 1 out. The Evergreens already up 6-0. Late swing and smacked into left. An RBI. 7-0 Everest.
RBI for Clot. Brings up catcher number 20, Caitlin Kressel.
Caitlin Kressel is 3 for 3. So here's a chance for a rare 4-hit ball game. You know what? The Evergreens are now in a spot where they can about 10 running this game. Again, you're working against Marshfield's third pitcher. Marshfield's defense is non-standard at this point. Fly ball to shallow right field, and it's caught.
Nice catch by
That's Caitlin Schoenweiss who came in and made the catch. Second out.
Brings up number 12, left fielder.
Brown's got 2 hits and has reached on an error, so Brooke is yet to be retired today. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local family-owned auto service you can trust. Major and minor repairs, foreign and domestic vehicles. Elite Auto Care, Schofield Avenue, Schofield. 2 outs, runner on first. And there's a well-hit ball to left center field, back and gone. A 2-run homer.
2-run homer.
The 8th and 9th runs have just come in as Brooke Brown sends one out of here. Two outs, and the Evergreens are now 1 run away from bringing the game to an early end. Dakota Witucky is 0 for 2.
Shortstop, Dakota Witucky.
One of the few Evergreens who has not reached in this ballgame. Again, 9-0 in the bottom of the 5th. If the Evergreens bump it up to 10, the game is over. Strike one. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com. Find an agent near you. On the inside corner, no balls and 2 strikes. And fast pitch postseason coverage brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more at GreatLakesCheese.com. Throw down to first brings the inning to an end. Evergreens get 2 more in on Brooke Brown's home run to left center. Our new score will go to the top of the 6th. 9-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here. I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. The future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
The top of the 6th inning is on. We're sponsored by Roto Graphics, your local Wausau graphic printing expert. Your business can always depend on the finest customer service, ensuring your product is done right. It'll set you apart from the competition. Sales literature, retail product design, brand building. For your next graphics printing need, look to Roto Graphics Printing, 80th Street, Wausau. Ari Pugh, the designated player, struck out her first time. She's 0 for 1. Addison Cluck is not allowed a hit. Away, ball 1. In her first at-bat, Ari had trouble catching up with the velocity of Addison. Little low there, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Marshfield, no base runners since a Cluck error back in the first inning. It's the difference between a perfect game right now. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Taking, and there's a strike, 3-1. Culligan Water says get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Sterling Culligan Water online at CulliganH2O.com. Count evens at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Addie has battled back after going down 3-0. Count fills up for this pitch. Fouled off.
Error on Mr. Friedel.
Fouled off again. Well, popped up. Play for the catcher, and Caitlin Kressel makes the catch. There's the first out.
Brings up
Maddie Cole to hit now.
number 5, Maddie Cole.
First ball swinging and fouled away. Strike one. A ball and a strike. Top of the 6th, so the Marshfield season coming down to the final few at-bats of the year. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Tigers right now have 5 outs to work with. 9 runs to find. Strike 3, got her. A 10th strikeout for Addison Cluck against no walks. 2 up and 2 down to the top of the order.
Batting number 4.
Ashlyn Barwick, who started at shortstop and is now pitching for the Tigers, will take her turn. 2 outs and none on. Barwick is 0 for 2. A flyout and a strikeout. Ball 1. J&D Tube Benders in the Weston Industrial Park is a certified custom manufacturer and distributor of tubes, tubing, and tube assemblies. A local, family-owned business that could be the perfect place to consider for the next step in your career. Their website is jdtube.com. Apply online at jdtube.com for J&D Tube Benders. 2 balls and no strikes. And there's a hit for the Marshfield Tigers. No hitter is broken up with 2 outs in the 6th inning by Ashlyn Barwick.
With a base hit.
Lillian Griesbach, the catcher, will hit. It's only Marshfield's second base runner of the game and their first since the 1st inning. Strike 1. I don't know, who would we like for our post-game player interview? Past the second baseman Kelsey Woolley, back-to-back hits for the Tigers.
Griesbach with a base hit.
Kelsey Woolley today singled in her first 3 plate appearances.
Brings up number 12, Shyla Brogan.
Shyla Brogan to hit. You know, for all of these seniors, you are 1 loss away from your high school sports career coming to an end. And when the final out is made and you walk off for the final time, everybody says the same thing. It went by so quickly. Everyone says that. That's why you should savor the moments. Ball and a strike to Shyla Brogan. Little outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, it's funny, when we do the games, it seems like some seniors graduate really quickly. 1, 2, 3 years and they're done. It seems like some stay around longer. Fouled off down the third base side. It's strike 2, 2-2. I think some of that depends on how much an athlete plays as an underclassman. I mean, if you're playing a lot as a freshman or a sophomore, then it just seems to us like you're around longer. Some have to wait for junior or senior year for their varsity opportunities. Up high, 3-2. Tigers have runners at first and second. It's the first time all afternoon they put a runner in scoring position. There are 2 outs. Foul back. Grounder to third, fair ball, bobbled, got to throw across the diamond, safe. That's an error on Mara Meverden, bobbled that ball. If she played it cleanly, she would have been able to step on the bag. Bases are loaded. So with 2 outs in the 6th, a Barwick single, a Griesbach single, and Brogan reaches on an error to load them up.
Now batting number 10, Ryan Costa.
Ryan Costa came in as a backup reserve. Costa with the bases loaded, swings and misses, strike one. Out in front of that, and no balls, 2 strikes. This 9-0 score is the most lopsided score in the 3 meetings between the teams. Everest has a 1-0 win over Marshfield from back in April and an 8-2 victory over at their place. 0-2 pitch. Out in front, swing and a miss. Marshfield leaves the bases loaded. They get 2 hits, break up the no-hitter, but do not score. The Evergreens could walk it off with a run at the bottom of the 6th when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes, no appointment necessary. See you soon.
I'm Chris Conley. Bottom of the 6th is on. The Evergreens lead 9-0. So 1 run here in the 6th inning would make it 10-0 and would bring the game to an early end. Addison Cluck was working on a no-hitter that was broken up with 2 singles in the 6th inning. She's got 11 strikeouts against no walks. Mara Meverden, single, walk, and reached on an error to hit for the Evergreens.
Third baseman, number 14, Mara Meverden.
Again, if New Richmond wins, this will be the final home game for the Evergreens of this season. They'll be on the road as far as they go. Ashlyn Barwick, first pitch up high, ball 1. Let's take a moment to congratulate the Marshfield High School seniors who are probably playing in their final varsity softball game today. There's a strike, 1-1. The graduating seniors are Lexi Fisher, an outfielder, Ashlyn Barwick, who is pitching now, Caitlin Sternweiss, who was the starting pitcher, and Shyla Brogan in the outfield. Congratulations. 2-1. So Marshfield's got a lot of this team coming back next season. So a loss today leaves them 2 games under 500 for the year. They'd finish 13-15. There's a strike, 2-2. Played an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes the fast pitch games click right along. Grounder through the left side, a leadoff single for Mara Meverden.
Brings up number 8, first baseman, Taylor Friedel.
So the 10-run rule runner is on at first base. Taylor Friedel to hit, she's 0 for 3. And Taylor lays down a bunt. Second baseman is covering at first base, and there's the out. And that game-ending run moves down to second base.
To advance, Meverden brings up second baseman, Kelsey Woolley.
Kelsey Woolley's got a hit. A hit here to the outfield could bring that runner in from second and end it. And the Evergreens will be regional fast pitch champions. Roller up the third base side, foul ball. That Superior game, again, are they playing up in Superior? No, they're not. They're playing in New Richmond, but it's so far away it would have to come to us by smoke signal, I think. We are watching the western sky for word on that game. Strike one to Kelsey Woolley. 1 out and a run at second. Inside. Corrected count here. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kelsey Woolley. And that's up high and away, 2-2. Evergreens were 14-0 winners to open postseason play. Up 9-0 now, looking to make it 10 and bring this to an early end. Hit up the middle to center field. The Evergreens will hold the runner at third base. Big turn. And our game, at least for now, continues. Woolley's got 2 hits today.
Brings up right fielder number 16, Sydney Spear.
14 hits for the Evergreens today. Sydney Spears got 2 of them. And Caitlin Sternweiss, the starting pitcher for Marshfield, pretty high velocity pitcher. She's no slouch. That hits the bat. No, hit her? Hit her. Hit batter loads up the bases.
Brings up number 1, center fielder, Kelsey Everett.
Now there are runners at first, second, and third with 1 out. Marshfield brings the infield in. They've got to throw out the runner at the plate. For Kelsey Meverden, who's got 2 hits. Checked her swing, went. Strike 1. Again, some kind of contact or a fly to the outfield could end the ball game here. Mara Meverden's at third. Her older sister's trying to bring her in. Inside, 1-1. Kelsey Woolley's the runner at second, and that's Sydney Spear at first. One pitch. Hit on the ground, third base, foul. 1-2. For the Everest fast pitch team, this would be their 20th win of the season. 20-6. Not too shabby. 1-2 pitch here. Fouled back, so we'll do it again. Roller to the pitcher. Got to come home, and it's bobbled. Held onto it. Out. Popped up off the catcher's glove, and she secured it for an out at home plate. Just barely. Third baseman Costa throws home, and Lillian Griesbach had it pop out of her glove for a moment, but held it. 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. Got the force at home to keep the game alive. Here's Aubrey Klatt. Down low. Gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to try and score. Safe. Game over. 10-0 Evergreens. The second run that came around is irrelevant. 10-0 Evergreens win on a wild pitch that brings in Kelsey Woolley from third base. 10-0 is our final score. The Evergreens advance, and Marshfield's season comes to an end. Down to the field for the Regional Championship Trophy presentation and post-game coverage brought to you by Merrill Steel. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley. That concludes our play-by-play coverage. The Evergreens had defeated Marshfield for the regional title, 10-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our three facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S.
Postgame coverage now on Zaleski Sports. 15 hits this afternoon for the Evergreens as they 10-run Marshfield in the regional championship game. Coach, the bats are coming to life at exactly the right time.
Yeah, that's what we talked to all of them about, that, hey, we're hitting our stride when we need to.
As good as that is, there are no easy games left. New Richmond's a tough opponent. You'll likely get them after the holiday break, and then maybe a rematch with Spash. All of those are going to be tough games to get into the win column.
Yeah, even today we knew it was going to be a tough game because we were facing them for the third time, and they held us 1-0 the first time, and then we only beat them 8-2 the next game. So I told the girls that we're taking one game at a time.
Coach, talk a little about Addison Cluck's season. She's Conference Player of the Year, goes over 500 strikeouts in this game.
She's our workhorse. She's a kid that wants the ball in her hand all the time, and she, going from freshman year to this year, she knows that she has her defense behind her to back her up, even though, she's not going to strike out everybody, but she is somebody that, she puts her foot down and she wants to work.
Congratulations on the win today. The Evergreens play on. It'll be in action again next Tuesday. Thanks a lot, Coach. Enjoy the win. First of all, tell me about getting to 500 strikeouts. You got a whole year of softball ahead of you, so your numbers are going to be astronomical by the time you're done here.
Yeah, it's just amazing, and I just work really hard, and I try to do my best and get better every single day.
And you're named Conference Player of the Year, and there were other good pitchers in the league, too, so that's quite an honor. You must feel great about that.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it without my team behind me and getting, those no-hitters. The team still hits it, and my defense is still behind me getting all those outs.
Congratulations on a great game and a great season. 11 strikeouts today, a no-hitter into the 6th inning. The Evergreens are 10-0 winners over Marshfield today. That's going to wrap up our playoff coverage. Everest softball with their 20th win of the season. They are regional champions this year. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for coming over. Congratulations. Yeah. Up. Yes.
I'm Addison Clark, and I'm in the house.